I just want to make sure that if I show any skin, you cut that out before it gets posted online.
Oh, I'm not doing any editing. I'm sending this to you or Tom. So, and we are currently recording now.
And I don't know how to edit it, so it'll have to be Tom because otherwise it's just going on however we record. Because
he's in Florida, so there's not much you can do down there right now anyway. So that's fine.
That's true. But we'll send it to him. We'll send it off to him for processing and all that good stuff because eventually he'll return from Florida to Kentucky, which who would have said that was an upgrade, but it definitely is.
Yes.
But hey, welcome. It's me and Richie doing this shit live and recording it for you people at home.
We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we've debated doing the fabled Gregorio Unchained.
You said debate.
And so we're trying to decide if that's what we're going to do. And I'm thinking I think we should. I think this is a Gregorio Unchained, and I'm going to kind of, I don't want to say mediate, but
well, I know we talked about one topic, but to already go out on a tangent, I just finished watching the first 2 episodes of the new Beavis and Butthead series.
How is it?
It is really good.
It's
just as good as the 90s. Well, was that the 90s? No, the 90s one, the original one.
Yeah, the 90s one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a good place to start because I've been seeing. I didn't realize it was coming out that soon.
Yeah, you can watch the first episode for free on YouTube, and then it's either on Paramount Plus or anywhere where you can illegally download things.
I do pay for Paramount Plus.
I've been
enjoying a lot of the stuff on there, but I watched Picard. Getting ready to start Strange New Worlds or whatever the new one's called, and then I want to watch the Lower Decks just because
there's like 9 million things. Did the Sandman just started today too? Not just started, just dropped today. Like the whole season's on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw. I've actually been finally catching up on Stranger Things.
I finished that, and my mom actually just started watching it from the beginning. She never saw it, and she figured out how to use Netflix. And now she's like, "Oh, I really like this show." How many more episodes are there? Well, if you started at episode 1, you got like 7 seasons or however many it's been. So
it's only 4.
Is it 4? Okay.
Yeah, it's only 4 seasons. I'm on. I think I'm on episode 4 of season 4. Yeah, my mom actually just started watching that too. My mom, amazingly enough, watched Umbrella Academy, which I did not.
I haven't watched it, but it's on my list of things to eventually maybe one day watch.
Oh, I would bump it up. It's really good.
And Better Call Saul's on my list. I watched the first season with my parents, and then we just stopped for whatever reason. I think we were watching it live. So we were watching it live, and then I gotta wait for season 2, and then just stopped. So now I can binge all of it. I think there's like 1 season left.
Now I've never seen any of Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad.
Oh, Breaking Bad is really good.
Yeah,
I think that's still on Netflix. That's good. That's a good show.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I've never seen Sons of Anarchy.
That was good too. That was good till the end. Yeah, the last couple episodes are a little kind of like Sopranos, where you can kind of stop at a certain point, but you do want to see how it finishes, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of I've seen episodes of Dexter, but I've never seen the whole show.
Yeah, they brought that back for another season after so many years too, and I watched the first couple episodes and then just kind of dropped off. And that ended poorly too. That had a really yeah. I guess that's why yeah. It's like fans didn't like the ending, so now that we're older, we're gonna redo this.
Well, now we've got the Sandman series to watch, Beavis and Butthead, and then House of Dragons dropped too, didn't it?
No, soon, 21st, I think. But we also have, but wait. The Buzz Lightyear movie's free on Disney Plus if you have that. And then there was something. Oh, Prey. Prey just came out on whatever streaming thing that's. It's the new Predator movie.
Oh yeah.
Takes place in, I think, Native Americans fight the Predator or something. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah,
And then I got that Jurassic Park downloaded too, but I haven't watched it yet because I heard it was really bad. But it's on my list of stuff to eventually watch.
dude, I'm bummed that I haven't seen that or the new Thor movie yet.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Thor to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I wanted to go see it in the theater, but it's just I've been so busy with stuff and been sick and everything. Like, it's just I haven't had time to go see it. But I'm hoping it comes to Disney Plus sooner rather than later because I'm really having trouble avoiding spoilers at this point. And then we have Andor coming out too.
Oh, that's another Star Trek one, right? And a Star Wars rather.
Yeah. So a lot of cool streaming stuff. I can't. I know there's some movies coming out like in theaters soon too that are supposed to be really good, but I can't remember any of them. I know. What are we getting? Wakanda Forever in November, right?
I don't know. I know I saw the trailer and the trailer was good. I just don't remember when it's supposed to be coming out.
And then I definitely want to watch, like you said, Lightyear on Disney Plus. I didn't get to the theater to see that, and I want to watch that. Partly because of Bowie in the trailer.
Oh, I thought you didn't watch it because there's two dudes kissing and you live in Florida. Isn't that illegal there now?
Yeah, I'll probably get arrested for that. Yeah.
DeSantis will break down your door.
No, he's too busy. He's too busy suspending.
I was gonna say, luckily you don't have a DA, and I forget what he's suspending. Now, there's nobody to prosecute you, so you're cool.
Yeah. He's suspending district attorneys for allowing abortion. So
until the secret police come to get you.
Yeah, the DSP,
Swamp.
DeSantis police.
I was thinking the swamp waffle.
Swamp waffle.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. So that's a thing.
Boss. Where's my mess?
I've got too many teeth. They're afraid of me.
Yeah.
They think I'm an alligator. I don't do enough meth.
You got to be careful because they're all on meth. Yeah.
That's exactly. They've got that meth strength.
It's like the weasels from Roger Rabbit, just wily redneck guys.
I'm pretty sure the weasels were just meth heads.
Yeah.
They were actually tweakers. That's why the one had like the crazy eyes.
Yeah.
The one that had the straight jacket.
And the other one was Lenny from I forget the show, Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley, yeah. From Lenny and Squiggy.
Yep.
But so all right. So we've got some pop culture stuff out of the way. Have you watched any wrestling?
I did. I'm caught up on it. AEW is the one I've been watching, but now that Vince isn't in charge of the other thing, I might try watching Raw again. Although I don't know if I'm going to spend 3 hours in front. Is it 3 hours long? Just seems like a long time to watch I thought that I usually watch Dynamite in like 2 parts. Like I'll watch it live for an hour, and then I'm like, okay, it's 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So whatever. I go to bed and watch it when I wake up the next day. And I don't even watch the one that's tonight because it starts at 10 o'clock, and usually I'm in bed by now. So.
Dude, you're old.
I am. Well, I got the dog wakes me up early, so I get up early.
Yeah. But I guess I'm kind of fucked up because I work nights.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you work nights. Yeah.
But I've got no problem watching
stuff in the water that we just talked about. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just the air.
No, that's why I drink Dr. Pepper.
Did you see Dune? You know how the people get them blue eyes and shit because they're all around the spice? You guys all get a little bit of that residual meth from being in Florida. It's just there.
That's the bath salts, man.
Bath salts, yes.
Yeah. It's not meth. It's bath salts. That's what they put it in the water, and then although we just the funny thing is, our town still has a lot of people on their own well systems, so I don't know what's worse, being on the city water and getting the city mandated bath salts and meth, or whatever the hell is in the water that's in the ground here, because who the fuck knows what's in the ground here?
We grew up on well water.
We did, but we didn't grow up in like.
No, you're right. No, yeah.
Surrounded by we weren't Mexican Americans.
No, that's pre meth.
Yeah, meth wasn't a big thing then. I mean, we knew about it, but it wasn't like
it was the 80s. People were cool with cocaine.
Right. It was just Coke in the water, Coke and fluoride, and that's why we're all so special.
Yeah.
Right. something else happened. What the fuck was it that happened?
Oh,
Batgirl.
Batgirl getting canceled. Actually, it
Yeah,
wasn't just Batgirl. It was like a lot of shit.
it was Batgirl, and wasn't there a Supergirl
Well,
movie that was in
Supergirl
production?
only. I think Supergirl was done anyway. It was the Flash has one more season. They're letting them do like a short season. Um. Oh shit! It was like a lot. Well, Batgirl was done. So like they said, okay, this is done. We're not releasing it. There was
Right.
a follow up to Scoob, which was done that they're not releasing. And Scoob was okay. I mean, it was a
I
kids
liked
movie,
it.
so I can understand. You know, it's not my Scooby Doo, but that's all right. I still would have
Right.
liked to see the sequel,
Yeah.
especially if it had more Captain Caveman in it, more Tracy Morgan Captain Caveman, because that was awesome.
Yes.
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 Maybe Hong Kong Philly could have came into it. Would have been awesome.
Oh, that would have
We
been
get
awesome.
we get that shitty Space Jam movie, and they won't let us see a Batwoman and another a Scoob.
Right. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what. No, well, here's what pisses
So
me off.
wait, before you get in, what's scary now is a lot of people are worried about Stargirl's getting another season, so that's good. That was an HBO Max original that made its way onto the CW, so they're okay. But Doom Patrol, which is like the greatest show ever, which made it from the DC Universe app to the HBO Max app. We don't know if that's. I think there's another season done that they'll probably do, but we don't know if that's going away or not.
Oh, see, now that's where they're going to really piss me off.
Yeah.
How does Ezra Miller, that fucking piece of shit, his movie's going to get made and released, but they're not going to do Doom Patrol?
Well, I think the problem with the Ezra Miller thing, well, there's many problems with it, but I think the reason why they're having a hard time firing him is that movie's supposed to branch off into like all their other movies. So it's like their linchpin thing.
Yeah. Wow. Dude.
I agree. Yeah.
I just, I don't want to see Doom Patrol get canceled. I don't want to see Titans get canceled.
Nope.
And
actually, I've only seen the first season of that. I got to go back and watch the rest of it. I like the first.
Titans I was so out on Titans when the trailer premiered, and it was the grimdark Robin going, "Fuck Batman."
Yeah.
I thought it was so fucking corny, and I'm like, "No, this is stupid. I'm not going to watch it." I think
I've seen half of season 2. Season 2 where it's like Hawk and Dove, and like Robin comes and they're all banging. It's a good show.
Yeah, exactly.
Young Justice is really good too. If you haven't watched any of that, they like it was on something else, and then like, well, here's a new season. I'm like, this is really good, and they all went to Apocalypse, and they're doing just like weird shit in that, which is awesome. I like weird. Comic book stuff is good.
I want to say that was on Cartoon Network, and then it ended prematurely, and that's when they ended up doing the Teen Titans Go. And
that was there was
that was the Green Lantern.
No, it's just Teen Titans. It went from Teen Titans to Teen Titans Go. They had their own shoot.
I think there was some stuff in between, because I really like Teen Titans.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
I liked it. And Teen Titans Go, I was just kind of like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I guess
my nephews watch that. That's definitely a kid show. That's like a little.
Yeah,
they love it. It's like crack.
Although I'll tell you what, did you see the movie?
No.
The movie was surprisingly funny, especially at the end, where like, you know how during the credits and everything on all the movies they have different stuff. Well, they're sitting there, and one of the last things that gets said, if Robin goes, "Hey kids, ask your parents where babies come from." So I thought that was kind of funny. And then I just saw a clip where they were doing, they were, I don't know what the context was, but it was just a clip that I saw on TikTok, and it was Cyborg pretending to be the Jack Nicholson Joker, and then Beast Boy pretends to be the Heath Ledger Joker, and then out of nowhere Robin comes over and he's acting like the Jared Leto Joker, and they just destroy him, and it's hilarious. They're like, you can't just throw on a grill and some tattoos and pretend like you're the crazy guy. That's not how it works. And they just completely tore apart the character. But it was really good. I recommend trying to find that if you can.
They just announced that Lady Gaga is going to be starring in the second Joker movie too, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie.
Yeah.
I like the first one.
I haven't seen the first one yet.
That was good.
So I'm not going to talk shit. But I like Lady Gaga. I got nothing necessarily against her in that role. I just wonder. I don't know. I have to see the first movie, and then I can. But I'm not qualified to make a judgment one way or the other at this point.
The first one, like it's the Joker, but it's not the Joker. It's just like a psychological horror thriller kind of thing. Very little superhero stuff. Well, no superhero stuff at all. But
so it's kind of like Joker in name only, and then
exactly. Like he looks like him. Like we wanted him to look like the Joker, so we're buying the name.
Yeah. All right. So the Batgirl that got canceled though is not the one. I'm not talking about.
Was not the series. There's a series to it. I don't know if the series
I think is done too.
Was already canceled. Yeah, like it didn't make it last long. That was the one that started out with Ruby Rose. Is that her name?
Ruby Rose, and then she was too.
She left after the first season. Yeah, and then they brought in another one, and I watched like 3 episodes. Well, I watched. Was it the Legends of Tomorrow? Or was
I love that one.
It was like a backdoor pilot. I remember her showing up in something else. It was one of the. I think it was one of the crossovers they did where she showed up, and then they spilled. They blah 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 blah. I think it was Crisis, the Crisis on Infinite Earths that they did a ripoff of, and then they gave her a series. And then I watched like 2 or 3 episodes. Like, this isn't good. It was. I didn't like it. I don't know. I thought Supergirl started out slow too. Like the first season that was on, it was either ABC or NBC. It was on like a network channel. Like that wasn't great. And then like they moved it to the CW, and it was much better after that. And then the Flash, I really liked until the last couple of seasons started to drag, and now I have like 2 seasons on my DVR to watch that I haven't watched yet.
Yeah, I fell off on watching all. I really liked Arrow. I really liked Flash. Legends of Tomorrow, I absolutely loved, especially when it first started.
Yeah.
But I've fallen off on all of them. I couldn't tell you. I think the last thing I watched was Crisis.
Stargirl's really good too, and that hasn't crossed over anything else yet. So it's like 2 seasons of that was really good, and they've already brought in the first season. It's very JSA heavy, so like they're rebuilding the JSA kind in the first 2 seasons, which is cool.
So like Hourman and all those guys.
Yep. There's like the kid of Hourman's there, and then like they bring in a girl that has Dr. Midnight's or she's using Dr. Midnight's weapons, and then like stuff like that. It was good.
Cool.
Solomon Grundy plays a big part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. I like Solomon Grundy.
He's almost as cool as King Shark in The Flash. It was good.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait, dude. All right. So speaking of King Shark, Harley Quinn, the next couple episodes of that dropped, and that was really good.
I just caught up on that today too. 4 episodes so far.
Oh, I haven't seen the 4th one. All right, so I'm going to watch that.
It came out today or yesterday, Wednesday. I don't even know when it drops. My phone tells me now. So you watched it before. You should watch this again. Like, fuck yeah, I will.
I love that Harvey Guillen from What We Do in the Shadows is playing Nightwing.
Yeah,
that makes me super happy. Have you watched that show yet?
No. It's on my list. I have every episode like available. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that just started their 4th season, and they've been renewed for a 5th. In the 3rd season, it was cool because Mark Hamill actually guest stars.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely something I want to watch.
The 1st season has a bunch of famous vampires in it. Blade shows up, and it's actually Wesley Snipes.
Oh yeah, he needs money. He'll do anything.
Yeah, I forget who else, but there's a ton of like famous vampires.
Taxes are illegal. Oops.
But yeah, there's a ton of cool like pop culture stuff that's going on right now.
There's a rise. I watched the first couple episodes of it. There's the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was definitely more kid centered. They did have Johnny Rotten as a giant pig called Pig Sweats. I forget exactly what he was called. He was awesome. Butcher that, but anyway, they just released that as a movie of that on Netflix. That's a little more adult according to the previews. And then there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie coming out next year that's I don't know if it's produced and written by or just produced by Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I just saw that, and I only saw the title. I know nothing about it other
I
than
don't know
Seth
much
Rogen.
either. It's been in the works for a while, apparently, especially if it's coming out next year. But yeah, I don't know much about it either.
That'll be interesting. I'm excited to see where that goes because I haven't watched any of the Rise of the Ninja Turtles because that's the one where they're all like different sizes, right?
Yeah, and they're like more mystical based power. It's definitely a kids thing. Like I said, I tried and just couldn't get into it. The 2012 one was really good though.
2012 one.
That was a movie when they're
the
kind of
Nickelodeon one.
Yeah, well, they're all Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah,
now. But yeah, the skinny one. Apparently, the 2003 one's really good too, but I haven't watched it. They all look the same and beefy in that one.
That one, was that the one?
Probably, maybe.
I remember. Yeah, that one. I remember watching some episodes, and that was okay. I like that. The one on Nickelodeon, I ended up seeing a lot of, obviously, because Peyton was in the right age group, and it was something that he and I could agree to watch. So, anyway, we were talking about the Turtles, right?
Turtle.
So, speaking of
30, 20, 30, that's just had an anniversary.
Is it really?
Master of Disguise, yeah.
Oh, Master of Disguise. Dude, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, me neither. It's got like 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's supposed to be really bad.
Jesus.
Yep.
Let's see. Came out August 2nd, 2002. So yeah, it's 20 years. Jesus Christ, it's 20 years old.
We're old.
It's almost old enough to drink.
Yep.
You know what turned 21 last year?
I turned 21 last year.
Little Nicky.
Ah. That's
which is an underrated movie in my opinion.
I was gonna say I didn't mind that one as much.
I like that one.
I like the Waterboy too, and I know the Waterboy's stupid, but it's still entertaining.
Dude, it's funny as hell,
yeah.
Man. I will look. That's why I'm happy about Captain Insano and AEW.
Yeah.
Because anything that gets the Waterboy back in the public consciousness, I'm happy with. Yep. Like, and as far as Little Nicky, Little Nicky to me is one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies of all time. I would watch that over a lot of his stuff. All right, there we go. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Oh, wow.
Probably like picking your favorite turd, but like,
yeah, I'm trying to think in my head. This doesn't mean naming my favorite. I'm just naming Adam Sandler movies now so I can try to think. There's Big Daddy. There was the one Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore was good. That might be a contender. There was the one where he went back to school. Billy Madison.
Yep.
Mr. Deeds. Was that him in 50 First Dates? That one sucked. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure he was in that one. Yeah, I don't like that one.
I didn't like that one either.
We said Little Nicky. I'm going to get him confused.
You don't mess with Zohan.
I never saw that one.
I did in theaters. Yeah.
He wasn't the love guru. That was the other guy.
No, that was Mike Myers. God damn, that was terrible.
And he wasn't A Million Ways to Die in the West. That was Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, that was Seth MacFarlane.
He did that remote one with Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Click.
Click, yeah. And then he did the one with Al Pacino, because Al Pacino has dementia, I guess. I don't know why Al Pacino did that movie. It's one where he falls in love with what's his name? Plays dual roles. He plays the sister too, and Al Pacino falls in love with him as the sister.
Oh,
yeah. I forget what it's called. That's it. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. It probably left my mind because I couldn't think of a lot of it. Yeah. Out of all of them, I said I probably like the Happy Gilmore was really good.
Okay.
And the Waterboy, probably one of them. Either one of them.
Yeah, I think I would go with either Happy Gilmore, or I would probably go. I don't know. That's tough. I would probably go Waterboy or Little Nicky. And then obviously, Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are right there. But
Big Daddy, we forgot Big Daddy. Wasn't that him?
Big Daddy was really good too.
With the girl from Mallrats. I can't think of it.
Joey Lauren Adams.
Yeah.
did you see? There was one where he did with Andy Samberg from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Lonely Island, where he played his dad.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's
And
I had forgotten it existed, and then I saw something from it. I'm like, shit, I know I've seen that movie, but
there
I
was
don't think I've seen it.
also one he did with Jack Nicholson that I never saw. I think it was
Anger
Anger
Management.
Management, yeah. And then I never saw was he in the cancer one? Or was that a Seth Rogen somebody else thing?
That was Seth. Wait, are you talking about
Like the guy
50
has
50 or
50/50 is what I was talking about. Yeah.
that was Seth Rogen and Joseph
The other
Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
But there was there was another one where no, yeah, there was one. What was it called? Was it called The Comedians? And
Uh,
it was him and Seth Rogen, and he had cancer, and Seth Rogen
okay.
was like his protege or whatever.
And then did was he in the one where they weren't really gay, but they were pretending to be gay? That Kevin James, and maybe I'm just thinking of Kevin James now.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck was in that?
That
That might.
Yeah.
That was Kevin James. Oh God, this is gonna fuck up my Google. All right, I'm just gonna go to IMDb.
And then there was Grown Ups. Was Grown Ups one?
The first Grown Ups I liked. I liked a lot.
Yeah.
The second one it was but it was still okay. Let's see. I know
He had the cartoon, the Hanukkah cartoon. I forget what the hell that was called.
8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry was him with Kevin James.
I never saw that either.
Yeah, I think they put that on at work when I was like on it when I was going to sleep. Like, because we used to watch movies at work on lunch, and I would typically fall asleep during them. But that was one of the ones they put on because I know I've seen some of this movie, but it looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole premise is fucked up. It's funny, but it's not. It's one of those product of its time. Like, you couldn't make it now, but whatever.
I liked his album with Cock and Balls.
Oh yeah, listen, Adam Sandler, his comedy albums, top notch. Absolutely top notch.
He holds up better than Dane Cook, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Although it's not really a Dane Cook movie. I was going to say I'd watch Waiting over again, but that was more of a Ryan Reynolds movie, I guess.
Yeah, I think trying to think the only lines that I remember Dane Cook having in that is
"Welcome to the Thunderdome,
bitch." But I do, yeah, he was in that like briefly, but that was a good movie too. What was it? What else was Dane Cook was in? He was in a couple movies. Like, he had his little run.
Yeah, he was in like a romantic comedy with somebody, like where they were banging. Was it Friends with Benefits or something? I forget.
Oh, God damn it. Are we really going to have to refer to IMDb to look up Dane Cook? I know he was in that one. He was in that one where he was like, "Oh, good luck, Chuck." So, like, whoever dated him, once they broke up,
that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
And then he was in Employee of the Month, which wasn't a bad movie, but that was who the hell was in that? Oh, that was him and Dax Shepard and Jessica Simpson.
My Best Friend's Girl. Apparently, he's in a series right now where he plays himself. So I don't know what kind of series it is. Okay, then.
Oh God. Let's see, Mr. Dane Cook. Oh. Wow. He's actually been in a lot of shows.
I was going to say he was in that. He was in the Smash Mouth All-Star music video short playing the Waffler, because he played that role in Mystery Men. I forgot that. Every once in a while, I forget that name for Mystery Men. That's not a Shrek song. It's a Mystery Men song.
Yeah,
which means we can blame All-Star on
Ben Stiller.
Wow. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Yeah.
I didn't realize that Dane Cook was in American Gods.
I just saw that too, and apparently he played somebody named Robbie, so I'm guessing he wasn't the biggest character on that show. That was really good. See, this is why we were talking about Sandman being on Netflix. I liked the first couple of seasons of American Gods, and then they fired the showrunners, and like the last couple, I didn't even watch the last season. It just got really, really bad.
Yeah.
But Neil Gaiman was involved in all of Sandman for Netflix. Like he was just involved. He was like a showrunner. He was involved with everything. So I have a little better hope for it. A lot of people are giving it shit though. Because see, Netflix also did a live action movie of Death Note that was really bad.
Right.
Like it didn't follow any of the original thing, and it made all the characters suck except for Ryuk the Shin Megami was voiced by William Dafoe, which is awesome. But the rest of it sucked. So I did it and got mixed feelings. It's getting good reviews. I really like Sandman, and I don't. It's getting a lot of shit from everything. Gets shit from the internet, but they made Death of Black character. They made Lucifer a woman. Not that Lucifer has sex anyway because he's an angel, but whatever.
Right. Well, and they made, instead of using John Constantine, they're using his descendant, and it's played by Jenna Louise Coleman.
It's Constantine.
Constantine, whatever. Fuck it. You're right. Good call.
Yep.
But
yeah. And then they didn't make Sandman all white with black eyes, but they're like, we tried that and it just didn't work for a movie. So
yeah, that would be incredibly difficult because how are you going to be telling where they're looking?
Like Audible did a series, like I guess it'd be like a radio drama. I forget what they called it, but yeah, they did 2 of them so far for Sandman, and they're both fantastic. And then Netflix also did. The book was much better, but they did a live action version of Lock and Key, which was a comic that was done by Joe Hill, who is actually Stephen King's son. He just doesn't go by King; he goes by Hill. Like I don't need to be. He writes horror movies or horror books, so I guess he didn't want to put the King name on there because he wanted to be. And he is really good. He's I don't want to say he's as good as his dad, but he's good. And Lock and Key, it was a comic series first. Like he writes novels, but this was his first comic. And it was about these kids, their dad dies, so they go back to his family house to mourn and stuff like that. And they find out that the house is magical, has magical locks and magical keys around it, where one key they find opens up a door that lets you go into other people's heads. And then one kills you. Like you're not dead, but you leave your body, almost like astral projection.
No.
And it's really, the comic was creepy. The TV series, they familyed up a little bit, but it's still very good. So Lock and Key, and that was good. So I have hopes for Netflix. Is where Sandman is what I'm saying. They did Umbrella Academy, right? And then you just say Umbrella Academy was really good.
Yeah. So
The Boys, they changed a lot, but The Boys is really good too.
Yeah, The Boys changed a lot from the comics, but that was really good. And speaking of Amazon shows that Neil Gaiman did, Good Omens. Have you watched that?
Yes, I watched most of it. I haven't finished it yet, but yeah.
They're supposed to be coming out with a second season of that.
Yeah, I like this. I read the book back in high school, and it wasn't my favorite. I should read the book again. Maybe I just read it at a weird time. That was Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, the guy that wrote of The Color of Magic. I forget the name of that series of stuff. The Hogfather was one of them. It was just a big book series for nerds. It was good.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Magic. Is that the name of the series? No, Discworld. Discworld is the series.
Discworld. Yeah.
There was a PlayStation.
Was there a PlayStation game at Discworld?
There was, yeah.
Was it any good?
I have it, but I never played it. It's supposed to be good. Huh. It's rarish.
Well, then I guess I probably won't play it.
You can always bootleg it.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only play games legally.
Yes.
I don't ever download illegal stuff.
Don't copy that floppy.
That's right. They make pills for that now.
Yes. Hims. You don't even have to go to your doctor. They advertise on every podcast except for ours.
Exactly. Well, maybe they will.
Manscaped. We're the only podcast that doesn't have Manscaped as a sponsor. And
Dude,
look at that. I am like the poster model for Manscaped.
And that's bullshit, because not only do I personally use Manscaped, but I've also advocated for them and actually got, like, so last year for Christmas, I work on a shift with mostly females. It's me, one other dude, and a bunch of chicks. And I got most of them to buy Manscaped products for their husbands and significant others for Christmas. And they all love it. And they've all been loyal customers since. So, Manscaped, I'm just saying, if you somehow happen to listen to this, maybe hook us up a little bit.
And they call it Manscaped, but I imagine ladies can use it too. They got some scaping to do.
Yeah, they could. Yeah. I mean, it's the razor.
I've heard of this internet pornography stuff, and they don't seem like they have a lot of hair these days. It's different than we were kids. When we were kids, it was like just coming out of that 70s bush era.
The hair we have on our face is nothing compared to that.
Like, you could show porn on TV because you couldn't see anything. You have to get through that layer of
the wilderness must be explored.
Tom's gonna have fun editing this.
Yeah, he is. No, he's not gonna edit this out. He's really just gonna take that chunk out where I was out finding out what scrapping.
Oh no, because I made action figures kiss each other while you were gone.
Well, yeah, but we don't do the video.
That's what I said. I said I don't think we have a YouTube yet, but we should.
We should.
Yes.
Yeah, we should, and we can that can be our second YouTube clip.
It was I can't think of the character's name, but the Bobcat Goldthwait from Police Academy.
Oh yeah.
And Evil Lynn.
Jesus Christ. This is the content you people crave, isn't it?
Yep.
Dude, what was his name on that movie? Because I don't remember.
I don't know. He was a bad guy in the first one. That's all I remember.
Was he?
Yeah, and they brought him on as you joined the police academy after that.
Yeah, because that was on the Citizens on Patrol one, right? Where they brought in like all the random ass people.
Alexa, what character did Bobcat Goldthwait play on Police Academy?
Here's something I found on the web. According to FoxNews.com, Goldthwait is best known for his role as Zed in the police.
Zed. They did get it right.
That's right. Okay.
Unfortunately, she got it from Fox News, so fuck you, Alexa.
Yeah, right.
How dare you go to that site? I thought I had it blocked.
Hey, speaking of, no, I don't want to get into political shit, but something I never thought I'd ever say is that I agree with Dick Cheney. Did you see that video?
Yes.
I was kind of surprised by it and pleasantly surprised, and also makes me question my worth as a human being since I agree with something he said.
No, it's just the world's gone crazy. You just have to write it off as that.
That's true.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
All right. So speaking of Dick Cheney and movies, have you seen the movie Dick?
No.
Oh, dude, I recommend it. So it's Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney, and it's like a fictionalized. It's not completely fictionalized, but it's like a satirical take on it.
Gotcha.
On his life, but it actually shows like real events and real shit that happened, and you're just kind of like, nah, there's no way oh shit, this is wait, that actually happened. Does
it have him shooting his friend on?
Yes.
Running.
Yeah, it does have him shooting his friend in the face. So it doesn't pull any punches. It doesn't paint him as a good guy at all. It paints him in realistic light, but it was entertaining enough to watch. So I recommend it if you haven't seen it. It came out of probably like 5 years ago, I think now.
Well, let me just do a quick Google search for Dick.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely make sure that safe search is off.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not very good at
if you really want to find out, though, is to find out his views on transsexuals. You should look up transsexual Dick.
Okay.
And that'll really help you find out, some stuff that you want to see.
Joke's on you! I actually have that bookmarked. Is
that our new website? Transsexualdick.com.
I'm done buying URLs. Tom gets the next one.
I think Tom should buy that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time we miss a show, we should have to buy a site.
There you go.
That should be our new punishment.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna do a fantasy football league this year, and you got to be in it.
Okay.
I want to get as many people that don't really know football as possible to do it, and then instead of like normally when we do these, like Tom and I'll sit there and we'll pour over this shit for hours and hours and hours, and then we'll sit there and meticulously make our draft picks and stuff. I'm not going to. I'm going to let the computer do my draft picks. And then that way you guys have a leg up because you'll be there in the moment to make picks and stuff. But I'm not going to do any messing with it, and I'm just going to let it pick. And if I end up with 15 kickers, I end up with 15 kickers.
I want to have Joe Montana and Randall Cunningham and that Indian guy from Pennsylvania, Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe. Yeah, Jim Thorpe.
And Johnny Unitas.
Listen, you're throwing some names out there. All right.
And Steve Madden can be my coach.
All right, now you
and QB Eagles.
Yeah, I want QB Eagles. I want Jerome Brown and Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, wait. Who's the mean guy? Jim Brown. Joe Brown? Joe Brown. I want the guy with the Pepsi.
Mean Joe Green?
Yeah, him too.
Last name was a color, so you were close.
Yeah. Bad Leroy Brown. That's why I got confused. That was a
baddest man in the whole damn town.
Yeah, him too.
We should have what we should have done is we should have done a fantasy baseball league, because those are super long and annoying, and we all would have forgotten about it.
I think with all these celebrities dying, we should do a celebrity death pool too.
Oh no! But see, the problem is by the time we get these things posted,
good point. Yeah. David Warner just died not too long ago, who was the bad guy in Tron, the scientist in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. He played he was the bad guy in Time After Time, Jack the Ripper. And he was just the old British dude. I think he was also the bad guy in one of the greatest movies of all time, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was great.
I thought for a second you were
going to say Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. Oh, they was fantastic. It was produced by Hanna-Barbera. It was released on TV in the 70s, and two of the members of Kiss, I guess, were so bad they dubbed them over with Hanna-Barbera voice actors. So one of them has the voice of Duke from G.I. Joe.
Get out.
Yeah, it's great in how bad it is.
Well,
I feel like Kiss performs a lot, so that's why you watch this, for the Kiss performances.
All right, I might have to watch it then. Yeah. Now, what was I? Oh, I was stoked when Kiss when they were playing Detroit Rock City in Stranger Things.
There was also two other Kiss related things. There's a Kiss Scooby-Doo meets Kiss.
Yeah, I knew about that.
That was weird and psychedelic, especially for a Scooby-Doo movie. And then it was, give me a minute, I forget what the last thing was. It was really weird, though. That's okay. I'll think of it later.
You know what? Have you ever played the Kiss game that came out, Psycho Circus?
No, but I actually went to that when I saw them. It was around the time that they were doing Psycho Circus. It was one of their 900 farewell tours.
I remember getting that album for my birthday the year it came out, and it had like the lenticular cover. I still have it.
This is an ICP.
What the fuck is this? No, I was so happy about it.
What the hell, Dark Carnival money?
Yeah.
Well, they have the Dark Carnival. We have the Psycho Circus, so fuck you, ICP. We did it first. We were the original Juggalo. The Kiss Army was the original Juggalos.
That's right. Fuck the Juggalos, dude. I can't stand Look, this is the hill that I'll die on. I can't fucking stand ICP. I think it's the stupidest shit. It's I don't get it, and I guess that's fine.
We'll ask the questions like magnets. How do they work?
Yeah, that's true.
I had the Amazing Jekyll Brothers on CD. I listened to it a pile of times. It was really a dark time in my life that I don't like to bring up, but they were on Howard Stern one day. Like, this is kind of interesting. Let me check out their music. I was like, oh, this is weird.
No, the best thing. Do you remember when they first came out and Disney had actually signed them to a record deal until they realized exactly what they were, and they're like, "Oh, we fucked up bad."
Oh, these people are clowns. Clowns are funny. Let's grab them. Yeah,
that's exactly what they did. They had no idea who the fuck they were, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, this is funny. This will be great. Kids love clowns." No, bad idea, Disney. Bad idea. They dropped them so. I'm going to see if I can find the story, but I remember seeing it in the paper or something when we were younger.
And then they went away for a while and leveled up and came back as Diane Ward, which is very
Did you?
I went through a Diane Ward phase too. I had all of their CDs for a while.
Did you ever hear their song with Little Tommy Terror?
I don't know. It's possible. I'm not sure. I don't know who Little Tommy Terror is. So
he sings a song called.
Is this ICP or Diane Ward?
No, Diane Ward.
Okay.
I want to say it's either called "Penis with Wings" or "My Penis Can Fly" or something like that. And it's like a little kid.
Well, no, that girl does that voice. It sounds like a little kid too.
Oh, okay. So maybe
that's just her thing. That's her gimmick.
Okay, so that's what that is then.
He did one though. He put it to the backing sound is Pinky and the Brain soundtrack theme song rather.
Really?
Yeah. I can't think of the song now. It's about he's a African, so he's got a big penis. I don't think he used those words exactly, but
oh, here you go. All right. June 24th, 1997. Disney pulls Insane Clown Posse album on release day.
That's great.
Let's see. The Walt Disney Corporation orders one of its subsidiary labels to recall 100,000 already shipped copies of an album by a recently signed artist, Insane Clown Posse, on the day of its planned release. The issue at hand, the graphic nature of the Detroit horrorcore rap duo's lyrics. Yeah. Let's see. So they had built a strong enough grassroots following with their first two albums that their contract was purchased for $1 million by Disney subsidiary Hollywood Records.
I was just trying to think of the song. It was yeah, I love you, but now I've got to kill you because you fucked my best friend or something. And then it was like about cutting her up in the back of his car and stuff.
What the fuck?
That was an ICP song.
Jesus.
Yeah. Although Eminem had that song about drowning that woman in his trunk.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's see.
I think you're freaky and see the Diane Ward stuff is catchy. I don't even know what kind of music that would be.
Yeah, I've heard them, but I don't really know what exactly the deal. You know, I don't know.
The deal is it's an act, kind of like we don't have listeners, right? Like I'm not going to get hate mail for talking about Diane Ward. But it's like Larry the Cable Guy, where in real life he's not a dumb redneck. He's a regular dude. These guys they had an act before Diane Ward where they were just regular musicians and it didn't work out. So they put on this. Oh Jesus Christ! What the hell do they call themselves? They have a name too. Actually, I don't think it's their name. I think it's just the term for that South African lifestyle.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Like apartheid people?
I'm not a no. I mean, they're definitely pro-black. No, it's the redneck South African thing. Like, actually, it's more like Jersey Shore, or the English have their shore people too. They call them something else. It's kind of, see, now I gotta look it up.
Bruinick?
No. You ever see Chappie? They did a movie with the guy that did District 9 about a robot who can think, and they steal him and turn him into a gang member.
Yeah, I own that movie.
It's pretty good. Okay, yeah.
I haven't watched it yet though. It's Neil Blomkamp. I have his collection with District 9.
Zeph, ZEF. That's it.
Okay.
Incorporating a Zeph culture described as modern and trashy, appropriating out-of-date, discarded cultural elements.
Okay.
Yolandi said it's associated with people who soup their cars up and rock golden shit. Zeph is you're poor but you're fancy, you're poor but you're sexy, you've got style. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So they're describing me.
There you go. Yes.
Hey, who knew I was Zeph?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
See, I just thought that was it, but I was looking up the Amazing Jekyll Brothers. Maybe that's not the one I had. I thought Amazing Jekyll Brothers was the one I had. My one.
Your one ICP album.
Yes. I was gonna go travel with the. Was it the Dark Carnival, or is that what the My Chemical Romance people call their thing? That was the Dark Parade.
No, that's the Black Parade.
Black Parade. Boy, I'm at it.
Yeah, you are. Sorry, man. One day you'll be cool and hip like me. I think we should dye our beards.
There you go.
I think we should. That'll make us appeal to the younger demographic.
Is it Bitches? That's
Bitches.
definitely a song. Yeah, it was like the guy was in jail, and while he was in jail, she messed around with him. So now I've got to kill you.
I used to love you.
I got to cut that neck in half. I got to choke out that bitch ass. I bet it something that never, because you fucked my homie. That's how it goes. And stuff. I'm going back to high school with that, because it's been like that long since I've listened to.
Is it like a ripoff of I Used to Love Her, But I Had to Kill Her by Guns N' Roses?
It's possible. I don't know.
Have you never heard that song?
No. Was it on Appetite for Destruction? I think that's the only album of theirs I've ever listened to.
No, it wasn't. No, it couldn't have been on Appetite for Destruction. It was on. I think it was on Use Your Illusion.
Cause you fucked my homie, hey. Neck in half. I'd rather choke out that bitch ass. Because you fucked my homie.
Yeah, I've definitely never heard that song.
What another love song for anybody who's following along. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
ICP, yo.
Oh my God.
Magnets, how do they work?
Magnets, how do they work?
That's when they found Jesus.
Where?
And then they found Tila Tequila, and turns out she was too weird even for them.
Really?
Yeah, she was a Nazi or something.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's why you don't hear about her anymore. Yeah.
How is she going to be a Nazi? She's like...
Boy, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. I'm going to look. Tila Tequila. She's like Filipino, right? Or something?
Yeah.
Wow, Tila Tequila isn't her real name, which I guess I should have realized. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this because that would get us canceled. Yeah, she's got a pretty big Filipino name. Let me see. Personal life, sexuality, neo-Nazism. There's a whole section on her. So I wasn't wrong. That was definitely her. Yeah. That's right. She got in trouble in 2013 when she put. I like how we were going to talk about the best asses in wrestling, and now I'm reading about how Tila Tequila is a neo-Nazi on the podcast. She got in trouble in 2013 because she posted an article on her website titled, and I quote, Tila Tequila, this is not me, this is Tila Tequila, Why I Sympathize with Hitler Part 1. Yeah. Yep. As well as photos of herself in scantily clad Nazi memorabilia, posing in front of a photo of the Auschwitz concentration camp.
Are you fucking kidding?
These actions angered her Facebook followers.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Closing her account and removing the material in question.
What in the
And then she was on Celebrity Big Brother in England and got kicked off the second day because of these comments. She tweeted that Jewish in 2016, so this is 3 years later, tweeted that Jewish American political commentator Ben Shapiro should be gassed and sent back to Israel. There are only two things in this world for which I would gladly sacrifice my own life: the destruction. This is Tequila again. The destruction of all Jews and preservation of the white race.
She's
which is odd. Yes. And you know what will help Asians earn respect? This is Tequila asking this and answering it. Can you guess what her answer is? You're not going to guess. An Asian version of Adolf Hitler. And I want that person to be me. I want to save the world from the Zionist disease.
Oh,
and then she told Sarah Silverman that the Jews killed Jesus. I have no idea what Silverman's response was that because it doesn't say. And they suspended her account on Twitter, but she's on Gab, which I've never heard of. Yep.
Dude. I mean,
she's doing pretty good.
Yeah, apparently she's doing great. What the fuck?
And she was in I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry to tie everything together.
And I think on that note, that's where we end it, because I don't know that we're gonna break any more news other than that. I can't believe that Tequila is a fucking Nazi.
Tia Carrere, also a Filipino, not a Nazi.
Okay, I was gonna say don't do this to me.
But don't Google her now, because she does not look like how she looked in
Wayne's World.
Yeah, thank you.
And wasn't she in a video game?
No, she was in it. Well, she was probably. I guess she was in a video game, but I forget what it was. But she also played Laura Croft in a not Laura Croft TV series where she was like a tomb hunter kind of thing.
I feel like all right, now I got to look this up real quick.
That was on like Channel 17, like along with Jack of All Trades and Zenith.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember it being good. Tia Carrere. Isn't Tia mean aunt in
Spanish?
Well, in a lot of things, when I was going with Filipino.
Okay, she was in Saints Row.
Dude, she's 55.
That's not the okay. This is the one I was thinking of.
It was the Daughterless Encounter, right?
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. So yeah, I remember that. I remember that one like specifically. Like I've never played it, but I remember her being in it and wanting to play it because she was in it.
She was hot back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
She was a thing, yo. Relic Hunter was the thing that she was on.
Okay.
Where I'm definitely not
not the Tomb Raider. I'm the Relic Hunter.
I don't have a British accent. I have whatever accent this is. Dude, that's not the correct nomenclature or whatever the hell that phrase is.
Yes. It's not the preferred nomenclature.
It really ties the room together.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's kill it. So till next time, this has been a mess.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know. I'm thinking we rolled pretty well without Tom. Maybe we kick him off now.
Yeah, we did pretty good. See, I told Tom the same thing when I did it with you. So apparently, I'm the glue that.
Yeah, you're the real talent here.
Yes,
you're the real talent. So till next time, check us out on doyoulikebears.com, harambepox.com, chupacabraforgets.com, alwaysbechupacabra.com. What else?
Isn't there a Big Beefy thing or something or other?
Yeah, bigbeefyshootyboys.com. doublewidecoffin.com, and Harley Quinn Smith AteMyBalls.com.
You forgot the main one.
Oh, yeah. And then there's our number one, noisebrigadepod.com. But, who remembers that one?
Always be potting.
Always be potting.
Tila, Tequila, horrible person. Tia Carrere, just horrible looking.
Oh,
I meant to stop it there. There's like 9 different buttons I have to click to stop.